And we're live. Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Random. We're here to do another Schmoedown match. This is going to be a lot of fun. And over here we've got Harvey Madden. Harvey, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. This is my first ever Full Metal Random match. So I'm expecting to not do great, but expecting to do well enough.
Um, but also we've got Brandon. Brandon, how's it going?
It is going well. I'm hoping for once I don't come in last place in Full Metal Random, even though it's usually by 1 point. But hopefully I won't come in last. That's my ultimate goal for the Schmoedown match.
Also here we've got the Corruption Show. Brian. Brian, how's it going?
It's great to be here. Love the Schmoedown and to see how the questions are today.
But with that, how Full Metal Random works is there's going to be 35 questions in total. The first 30 questions is going to be gain a point as always. But yeah, when we get to the last 5 questions, I'll get more into that later. I'm just buying time so I can get a pen so I can actually keep score because that's probably more important.
I start with 40 points.
But incorrect. But with that being said, everyone write the answer down on whiteboard. Keep your hands on screen at all time. But most of all, have fun. With that being said, the first question is: the first ever Schmoedown match took place in what year? And also, shout out to Daniel Banks. He wrote this match for me. So, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
2013.
Brandon.
2014.
Brian.
2014.
2014 is correct. The next question is: in season 2, what was JTE and Gucci's team name? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
I believe it's Team BOB.
Brian.
B.O.B. Box Office Breakdown.
And Harvey.
Box office breakdown. B.O.B.
Box office breakdown is correct. And I will say, Harvey, your board is awesome. The next question is: what did Robert Meyer Burnett bet Jeremy Johns before the Inner Geekdom match?
May I ask?
What were you about to ask?
How specific?
It doesn't have to be that specific. There's like 2 different ways I'll accept. So, but yeah, generally, if I'm looking for a specific answer, I will say in the question 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I remember he made a hot toy figure.
Harvey.
Yeah, I said a hot toy, and I think it's of Leia.
Brandon.
I said comic books.
Hot toy of Princess Leia is correct. The next question is: in season 4, actor Jonathan Rhys Meyers and director Brian Goodman played a match to promote what movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
I don't think it's right, but it's something butterfly, so I think it's dark butterfly.
Brandon.
I said Schmoes know the movie.
Brian.
I could pull it.
It was black butterfly.
I thought it was.
The next question is, the author of this book, Alonso Duralde, was a part of what team in Schmoedown Season 4?
We don't get any repeats, right?
You get 3 repeats. I must have forgot to mention that.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Please repeat the question.
1. Yep. Alonso Duralde was a part of what team in Schmoedown Season 4? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
I have no idea. I said Santa sleighs.
Brian.
What the flick with Chrissy Lemire?
Harvey.
That's what it was. I didn't get it.
What the flick is correct. The next question is, and I apologize if I butcher this name, Josh Cavido, however you pronounce it, played in the 2020 Star Wars tournament for what faction? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
The Rockstars.
Harvey.
It was the rock stars. Okay. Whew.
Brandon.
I said usual suspects.
Rockstars is correct. The next question is, in the Night Sisters debut match, who did they play? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Backwards favorite team, Team Action.
Harvey.
Team action.
Brandon.
Yeah, I'm definitely finishing in last place. I said deep cuts.
Team Action is correct. Deep Cuts was their second match.
Okay, that
And
was
the-
Oh, that was the tournament they were in.
Yeah, the only other match. The next question is, who asked Jason Inman if he wanted to go to war during a singles match? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
Jeff Snyder.
Brandon.
I said John Roca.
And Brian.
Jeff Snyder.
Jeff Snyder is correct. The next question is, what was the team name of Adam Ritt and Eric Zipper in season 7? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
I just realized I tripped myself up. I said Razor Wit.
Brian.
Dang it.
The Misfits.
Harvey.
Nope.
The Misfits is correct. in season 4, what was the name of the spin-off interview show that was hosted by Ken Knapsack? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
In the pit.
Brian.
The show's still happening. Small backstage.
Harvey.
Inside Schmoedown?
Inside Schmoedown
that's
is the
it.
correct answer.
I apologize too, by the way. My marker's a little bit dying and I can't
No,
find one.
it's all good. The next question is, in season 2, who was Ben Begley's partner on Team Guilty Movie Pleasures?
I'm sorry. Who? Ben who?
Ben Begley's. Begley. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey, did you get anything?
Nope.
Brandon.
I venture to guess it's Sasha Pearl Raver.
Brian.
Who could forget the great Bill 10 Edges, Josh McCougar?
Josh McCougar is correct.
Okay.
In the 2021 draft, Bobby Gucci said Griffin Newman shared his surname with his favorite who? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
His mailman.
Harvey.
Favorite mailman?
Brandon.
I think he said favorite food. I said Newman's Own Cookies.
The next question is, which color Power Ranger did not play in the 2017 match to promote the movie?
Okay, this I actually do remember.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
Pink?
Brandon.
It was pink.
Brian.
I put blue.
Pink is correct. The next question is, which movie character did Brienne, Miss Movies Chandler, dress up for her free-for-all win?
This is the match that got me to Schmoedown.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Harvey.
Yeah, I just said Buffy, but
Brandon.
Yep, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It actually wasn't Buffy. Buffy was one of the earlier free-for-alls. When she won the free-for-all, she was the bride from Kill Bill.
No, the bride. I
well,
believe no, that was her debut match. I remember. She went against Perry.
I will quickly double check.
Because 2018
yeah,
free for all, she was Buffy.
Normally I don't allow challenges, but this is something quickly I can look up.
I was like, because she only did the first two, and the first free for all, she was Sharon Stone's character in Basic Instinct.
Correct.
Yeah.
I hope that wasn't a later question.
And the third one, she was the dodgeball, well, the average Joes.
Brienne Chandler, Buffy. Yeah, no, she was the Buffy at free-for-all, so everyone gets the point. All right. The next question is, What two champions made up team champs in season 2 of the Schmoedown? But shows how good my memory of the Schmoedown is, because I went through all these questions like, yeah, these are good, without thinking anything of it. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. Harvey.
Mark, Riley, Dan Merle.
And Brandon.
I also had Mark Riley and Dan Merle.
Brian.
Save Admiral Mark Riley.
Mark Riley and Dan Merle is correct.
Sorry, hold on one second. I'm trying to dig around for another marker. It's all right. Keep going.
So, the next question is, Sabrina Ramirez and Gray Drake were on what faction in 2020? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Please repeat.
Pins. Yep. Sabrina Ramirez and Gray Drake were on what faction in 2020? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
The Burning Droogs.
Brian.
The Finstock Exchange.
Harvey.
Yeah, I thought they were part of the Mercs, but then I remembered 2020, Finstock Exchange.
Finstock Exchange is correct. The next question is, William Bibiani's first intro music was the soundtrack to what movie? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I put Halloween.
Harvey.
I'm glad I changed it because I think it is Halloween.
Brandon.
I thought it was Saw.
Saw is correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
I almost put Halloween.
The next question is, how many questions into sudden death did the Rachel Cushing versus Mara Konovic in a Geekdom match go? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I put 8.
Harvey.
I also put 8.
Brandon.
We're either all right or we're all wrong. 8.
It was 11.
Oh, wow.
I know it's a pretty good number.
Yeah. The next question is, what legendary actor was the answer that won the Patriots the team title? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's Robert Duvall.
Brandon.
Sean Connery?
Brian.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall is correct. The next question is, in what US city did the Bateman versus Guy match take place? And I'm talking about the first one, not the digital one. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Houston, Texas.
Harvey.
I wrote Austin, but it's barely legible anyway, so.
Brandon.
It was at Booker T's wrestling area, Houston, Texas.
It was Houston, Texas.
I don't know if you guys can give me like 20 seconds to get another marker.
Yep, not a problem.
Thank you so much.
Yep. While I wait, I will recap the scores.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Got Brian in the lead with 15 points. Harvey is second with 12 points, and right behind that is Brandon on 7. So
Glad to
it's
be
still
here.
still a pretty close game. But yeah, I haven't got around to watching the pay-per-view yet, but I believe that the championship match was perfect. So
It's a great match.
the next question is, who walked in as Finstock in the loser is banned for a year match versus Bakuga? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. Harvey.
Significantly better marker. Marker and Draco.
Brandon.
It is the android, Mark and Draco.
Brian.
I have Fistock, Marco Draco.
The next question is, which manager had the first pick in the 2020 draft? And 5.
Repeat the
4.
question.
Yep. Which manager had the first pick in the 2020 draft? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. Brandon.
Terrible handwriting. I don't know. Sam Levine.
Brian.
Glorious for himself, Sam Levine.
Harvey.
I don't know if you know, he speaks with a Spanish accent, Sam Levine.
Sam Levine is correct. The next question is, who did Mark Ellis dress up as for his title match with Dan Murrell? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. Brian.
Santa Claus.
Harvey.
Santa Claus.
Brandon.
Well, it's funny in my head. I said the dude.
I mean, Santa Claus could be the dude. I don't know, but it is Santa. But it is Santa Claus.
You as Santa.
But the next question is, in Kevin Smith's debut match versus David Moore, Kaiser said Smith watches what movie because he likes pain?
There's so many ways I can go with it.
I'm pretty sure the 50 Shades of Grey movies are not in Inagictum.
No.
Well, not yet anyway.
I was trying to play. There's a lot.
Well,
Like that movie's an Kingdom.
That's why I made that joke, because I wasn't going to spoil a possible answer. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. Harvey.
Batman and Robin.
Brandon.
It's Superman 4.
Brian.
I put Rocky.
It is Daredevil.
Not Elektra?
The next question is, Rotten Tomatoes changed their name to what for their title match with the Patriots? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
I have a hard time against him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. MODOK.
Brian.
Modoc.
Harvey.
Yeah, why did they change it? MODOK.
I think they changed it because they were no longer working for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Now, I will preface this next question by saying this one was released on YouTube, so it's fair game. Name 3 of the 5 legends that took place in the behind-the-scenes Patreon 5-way.
I'm not on Patreon.
As I said, this was one of the Patreon matches they did eventually release on YouTube. So
How many again? 3?
3 of the 5. Because I remember watching this when I wasn't part of the Patreon either, as well. So, but yeah, but 5, 4, 3.
Please repeat the
2.
question.
Yep. Name 3 of the 5 legends who took part in the behind-the-scenes Patreon 5-way. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
Cushing, Bibiani, Roca.
Brandon.
I said Bibiana Roca Levine.
And Brian.
Maybe Ollie Levine and Cushing.
Everyone gets it. The one no one said was Mark and Draco. He was also in that 5.
I almost put Merle and replaced him with Bibiani.
The next question is, who provided the voiceover on Little Evil, The Wise and Fool of JTE? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
The pit boss himself, Ken Napsock.
Harvey.
I didn't know, but I thought Hal Rudnick would be funny.
Brandon.
I don't remember this at all. I said Christian Harloff.
It was Ken Knapsack. The next question is, what movie did Matt HD infamously challenge in the Paddington 2's match against the family?
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Dirty Dozen.
Harvey.
I used to think it was the best Suicide Squad movie, and then James Gunn proved me wrong. The Dirty Dozen.
Brandon.
Yeah, no, I said Blade Runner. I couldn't remember Dirty Dozen.
The Dirty Dozen is correct. All right, the next question is, who played both Janine the Machine and Maricel McKee in their debut matches?
But so you're looking for one person who played both of them, or?
Yeah, one person played both of these people in their respective debut matches.
Can I repeat?
Yep. Who played Janine the Machine and Maricel McKee in their debut matches? So yeah, I think best way to word this is Janine the Machine and Maricel McKee played who in their debut matches respectively.
Oh shoot!
5.
Repeat the
4.
question.
Yep. Janine the Machine and Maricel McKee played who in their debut matches? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
It's one of Janine's weakest matches against Bonnie Summerall, but she's gotten significantly better.
Brandon,
I said Mark and Draco.
Brian,
Bonnie Somerville.
Bonnie Somerville is correct. The next question is, what Batman villain did Adam Gertler dress up as for DC Movie News match against Top That?
Yeah, let's go with that.
And 5,
Don't remember
4,
this match at all.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
Riddler?
Brian.
I also said with her.
Harvey.
Ooh, I got it wrong. I thought it was the Joker with the Shazam shirt. I think that's Team Action. I think you're right.
The Riddler is correct. And that is the 30th question. So we're going to go into the last 5 questions now. And what happens now is if they get a question correct, they gain a point as always. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. And just to recap the scores, Brian is in the lead on 24 points. Harvey is second on 19 points. And Brandon is third on 12 points. But anything is possible. The next question is, what match was the undercard for the Season 6 opener in Brooklyn? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Chaz versus Janine.
Harvey.
Yeah, I had no idea. I think it's Roka JT, but that's not right.
Brandon.
I was thinking the wrong season premiere. I said Guy versus Meyer Burnett.
That was season 7.
Yeah.
It was Chance versus Janine. The next question is, Andrew Guy, the Looney Bin, Perry Nemiroff, and Paige Fabetti have won which Schmoedown award? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Harvey.
Upset of the year.
Brandon.
No, I said newcomer / rookie of the year.
Brian.
Upset of the year.
Upset of the year is correct.
Yep.
The next question is, what was Mara Konobic's nickname when she first played in the Schmoedown? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon.
Amazing.
Brian.
Amazing.
Harvey.
Amazing. I have her trading card if you guys want to see it.
I'm going to quickly look that up because I thought she was the Brown Dwarf star.
So that's just they want
She
her to
changes
call
it
her,
after the match.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But yeah, everyone gets the point there. That's what I get for not fact checking these ahead of time. The next question is, who were Shazam's first opponents? And the answer was not the 7 evil sins from the movie. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
So Scream Queens.
Harvey,
That was the movie, guys.
Brandon,
I don't know why, but Pandora's box popped in my head.
the Scream Queens were correct. And the final question is, what was the final score in the infamous Robert My Burnett versus Dagnino match? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
9-7.
Harvey,
I got 5-7.
Brandon.
9-7.
5-7 is the correct answer.
Wait, 5?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 7-5 or 5-7. I mean, I'll be lenient on that. You had the right numbers. I'm not too fussed on the order. I know people yell at me in the comments for it, but I don't care. People yell at me for everything anyway. But with that, and your winner of the Schmoedown match with 27 points is Brian Nussbaum. Second place is Harvey on 20, and Brandon had 9. But I'm going to go around the board. Brandon, how did you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, after I missed like 3-4 questions in a row, I knew I wasn't gonna achieve my goal of not finishing in last. But and one day I know I have a more Full Metal random matches down the line. Hopefully I will not finish in last in the next one, whichever that one's gonna be. So
yeah. But Harvey, you got 20 points. How do you feel about your performance?
I feel good. There was one goal that I went into, and it was I'm going to go 100% perfect, and I obviously did not do that. But I had a lot of fun, and I think I did better than how it looked based on the first question. So that's good.
Yeah. But yeah. And Brian, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel?
It felt good. I missed a bunch of questions like most of us did. The questions I knew were stuff from past matches, and I loved the questions I ever told.
But with that being said, Brian has got some love from Galaxy Geeks.
Yep.
But yeah. But that being said, Harvey, I think you're down for a few other ones. Anything you want to throw out your name down for other random matches down the line?
I don't think I have, but maybe I have. I don't quite remember. But yeah, maybe. If I am, I hope I signed up for things I actually know.
I mean, I put a big post with what everyone's down for, but as I said, I think I've put you down for some. I can't quite remember. But was there anything else? Is there anything you want to officially put your name down or challenge for? That was what the question was.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure actually. I like comic book movies of sorts, so I might go with something like that. But I'm not. I'm not sure.
That's all good. Brandon, I know I've got you down for a lot. Anything you want to challenge for? Well, you're good. Just gonna wait to see.
I mean, I left a comment about it not that long ago. I'm not sure if anyone caught it, but and I don't think anyone's gonna respond. But I'm just gonna put it out there. If anyone wants to challenge me in Bluey, let's do it.
And Brian, anything else you want to throw a challenge for? Once again, I think you're down for a lot as well. But
yeah, I'm down for a bunch of like Simpsons. I'm down for DreamWorks as well. But if there's any other Disney matches like anime stuff coming up, I'll be in for it.
Yeah. But with that being said, that brings us to the end here. Tomorrow we're going to be back with another one. It's going to be Aaron J versus Grant Groovy in a UFC match.
Which match that I wrote.
Yeah, which I realised with just the stuff that happened this week is rather ironic that a UFC match fell in this week, especially. I mean, most people know what I'm referencing without even saying it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I've talked about it enough today in the past few days, but yeah, and yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. See you next time. And that takes a